Hi all, Lordog as always, and we're back in Baldur's Gate. Or, I should say, I basically just created my character and I'm recording instantly. We're getting straight into it. So, I'm going to start. I've just landed. Oh, God, it's so good to be back in this game. Oh, I love this game. So I believe it's, is it Alt that Alt lights things up. Center camera, yeah. Okay, I get it. So it just means double click your portrait down here and you'll go back to your character. Yeah, if you press Alt, it lights up places of interest. So for example, even though these light up, right there, sorry.
How much farther can I go?
Even though these light up, they're not. There's nothing in them.
Someone else got out.
See, there's nothing. There's nothing to do there. So
who's inside?
So there's nothing. So you can't really do anything.
I'd still be stuck inside if we hadn't been attacked.
But this means that this one's got some loot. Basically, that's what it is. It means if there's loot, it lights them up. You can still interact with the things like this.
This is the pool that thing came from. The
Melia.
parasite now writhing behind your eye.
Melia is absolutely amazing. Voice, just amazing voice actor. Now, thing I should tell you about me, I will save scum. I have no pride. I will save scum. So expect to see quick save, quick load a lot of times. Although I might cut the quick loads out, but you'll know because if you see me fail something, I'll all of a sudden I'm having another go. another go. Then you know that I actually did save scum. It's going to happen a lot. So let's do a save, F5. It should be a quick save. So we're good, let's see. Investigate the pool. Okay, so let me explain how this works. I'll take this off. Basically, you've got a number you've got to get. And you've got a 20-sided dice. So you roll this, and you need to get a 10 or more. Now, I am going to get a modifier because of intelligence. My intelligence is 13, which gives me a +1 modifier on all intelligence checks. Okay, so that means that I roll and say I get a 9, I'll get +1, so it'll go to 10, and it'll class as a success because 10 and up is a success. So whatever you can get bigger modifiers. For some things you might get like 3 or 4 modifiers. On early access I had some modifiers going up to about 7 or 8. So for this, I'd only need to roll a 1 or a 2. As long as I don't roll a 1, if I've got an 8, then I'm good. So most of the time you make it. So as long as I do a 9 or higher, if all of a sudden you see me skip back to this, you know that I failed. Well, let's see what I get. I'll show you the result. So we got an 8 +1. Yeah. So anyway, we're just loading into game for the first time.
This is the pool that thing came from. The parasite now
I don't
writhing
care.
behind your eye.
Right, investigate pool. Yay! First time. Wow, that were lucky. So you see, I'd put your modifier on, and you get to 11 because it was +1. Didn't need it because I'd already got the 10. First roll as well. Incredible. That got exactly 10. And yeah, we're
The
gonna.
casing is fragile. The slightest touch could cause it to crumble.
Now, I know what's going to happen here, but this tentacle thing is like a healing station. So I'm not going to use any healing pots up for this, but I'll show you what happens. Reach for the pool. Boom. And you take some damage. If you look at my portrait, it says I've took a bit of damage there. So it's not terrible. It doesn't do a lot of damage. So we are good. We're nowhere near being dead. But this healing station, we've got a healing station over there, here, that will top me back up to full again. So we don't have. That's why I did it. If I wouldn't have done it otherwise. But I knew it would come in. So what we're going to do now is nothing in this part. We can go and check this body. We no need to rush. There's no rush on this. Now the game is a point and click, and you kind of steer the screen around with WASD, so you can move the screen and then click on new places. This is how this game works. I saw somebody tried to talk bad on this game before it even came full access. It was only a video that came out like few days, like several days ago, about 5 or 6 days ago, and they were like, "Oh, I've played and loved all the Baldur's Gate. I haven't played 3 as much, but the early Baldur's Gate, played them all and loved them." And they were trying to make out that they knew exactly what they were talking about with Baldur's Gate, and then they started playing it, and they were point and clicking, and they went, "Why are we doing this point and clicking? I thought it to be more like Diablo 4. Baldur's Gate's never controlled like Diablo 4. It's never, ever not been a point and click." So this person who said, "Oh yeah, I played all the Baldur's Gate," suddenly they're going, "I thought it moved. I thought it did work like Diablo 4. It's like, no, my friend, and you have never played a Baldur's Gate in your life. Because what they did was, they played it and then they started to talk trash about it, talk bad on it. And obviously, they lied and said they'd played the others so that they could try and bring down Baldur's Gate 3. But really, they hadn't played any of the Baldur's Gate. They were just lying to try and, talk crap about the game. So let's just have a look at this before we go on. So we've got some thieves tools because we are a rogue. So we get tools that will... What this does is it gives us a modifier. Like the modifier you saw, the +1 modifier. The thieves tools can give us a +1 modifier on traps and things like that. And then you've got a grease bottle, which puts a pool of grease on floor, which can make enemies fall over. They've got to do a check themselves, roll a check themselves. I think it's a dexterity, probably. Something like that. And if they fail, they'll fall on floor. And it's also flammable. So if you throw a flame onto it, or hit it with a fire spell, it'll burst into flame. You've got a scroll of Revivify, which is obviously somebody gets put down. Now, if somebody goes down, let me explain how this works quickly. I'll explain it again if it happens. But when somebody goes down, you have to roll a death save roll, and if you make it, then you go another round without dying. But if you fail 3 times in a row, I think you've got to roll a low number. It's something like 3 times in a row, and if you do, then your character dies and it's done. So you've got to get to them before they can possibly get them roll, about 3 bad rolls. And if you get like a 20, which is classed as a full success, then I think you no longer want deaths. You no longer have to do any death rolls, and you just become kind of incapacitated. We'll look into it more as we go. That's how I remember it. I'm sorry, it's been about 8 or 9 months since I've played this, so Still, let's go. What we got? Amethyst. Some of these things were just good for selling.
Dead. Good.
Yes, he is very dead. Okay, let's go and heal ourselves up. So if you watch the red part, that will disappear. There you go. And we...
Better.
And we are back to full. So, what should I tell you about the rogue? The rogue goes into a stealth mode. And then...
These boots have seen everything.
So he moves quietly. Now here, we have a sneak attack stealth and a sneak attack ranged. It gives you an attack advantage over what you shoot at, which means there's a better chance of hitting, and it actually can hit pretty hard. You can hit it 20s and that. And early on, that's quite a big hit, and you can do it from stealth or from ranged. It's actually quite nice. And then you've just got a few normal moves like your flourish and your piercing strike and mini, and your main hand attack. Jump is an excellent thing you can do in game. You should never sleep on jump. Jump is good. What happens is anywhere within this white circle I can jump to, so I can put it right here and jump, which means you can jump over gaps or over fire. Or well, not just fire, but any ground that has got a status abnormality like poison or fire or ice, whatever, that would affect you, you can jump over it if you can jump far enough. If there's a gap in the road or ahead of you, and you can jump to the other side, you can use jump. Then you've got hide. I know hide is similar to like what I was doing. It's like a crouch. You can press C, and that'll do something similar. And then you've got a throw. You can throw Well, whatever you can get your hands on, actually. You can throw a lot of things. Improvised melee weapon, you can grab some at hand. Dash. Right, so if you go into like this mode, like a battle mode, you can only go so many steps before you run out of kind of allocated steps, if you wish. And then it goes into red. This white line will start to turn red all of a sudden, and that means you where the white ends and the red starts is as far as you can go. Well, once you've done that turn, you can click on dash, and you can go a little bit further. You can go a few more steps, which actually can get you out of some sticky situations. And then you've got disengage. You should have disengage. Disengage means if you are stood next to something that has an attack of opportunity, if you walk away from them and you're stood next to them, they get a free attack at you, and I think they get an advantage on attack. So there's a good chance they're going to give you a love tap as you walk away. But that love tap can sometimes hurt, because it can sometimes hit you with like 4, 8, whatever points. It can be quite hard depending on what's hitting you. So you don't really want to be walking away from a character, from an enemy that's got that. But if you click disengage, you're using one of your kind of goes up to disengage from the thing safe. So you can move away. If you need to move away, you can, but you have to press disengage first. But I think it takes an action to do that, if I remember right. Better say retreat safe and moving won't prevent. See, moving won't prevent opportunity attacks, and it's a class action. But it's classed as an action, so it will be, because you get 2 goes. You get an action and a bonus action. Your action is like casting a spell, making an attack, things like that. A bonus action is things like using dash, things like that. Not these. I think these are these are bonus actions. Sorry, and these are actions. So it's these you can't use again. So if you do an attack, then you can't use actions, because these use actions. It tells you at bottom what use actions. If something uses a bonus action, you can then use an action as well. So each turn, 1 action, 1 bonus action. So be aware of what you're using up when you use it. So like if you heal, you're using a bonus action, you can still do an action, like an attack, or a dash or whatever, or a jump or whatever. So we're going to carry on.
Can't slow down.
So we're in here. See what lights up. So that's saying he's got something on him. So let's go to him first then. Somebody's talking to us. Oh, we've got some money. Take, thank you. Yoink. Hey. Yeah, I don't... If I remember right, this neutral apparatus is not good. If I remember right. Yeah, it started to make a weird noise. What's it? Oh no, it is. I thought it weren't bad, but I thought it was bad, but it actually just moves the lift. I'll get. Oh, right. We'll do that in a minute. We'll be back. We'll be back. Stop talking to us. I want to have a look round. Down here. So there's another one.
Seems simple enough.
Can I get to that one?
Doesn't do anything.
Okay, so that one doesn't affect anything. Does any of these? I came in through there. What's this?
1,000 years of humanoid history. Elves, dwarves, humans, and more flash behind your eyes.
So I basically read a tablet that had information on it. What's this?
Flair horticulture.
Oh, okay. So we're not good. We're going to go up now. Let's go up there because I'm not seeing anything else. And somebody wants help.
Release us.
Release us. Hey, my guy. How you doing? No, talk to him. Yeah. It don't look the best. It's not looking great. Oh, he's really not looking great.
Yes, you've come to save us from this place. From this place, you'll free us.
The exposed brain quivers in expectation.
Please. Before they return. They return.
I mean, I'm not overly loving good brain here, squiggly brain. Who am I talking to, a man or a brain?
A newborn. Born new from this husk.
You realize you're talking to an intellect devourer, a minion of the mind flayers who abducted you.
Okay. So it works for the mind flayers. And an intellect devourer. It looks like his intellect's been devoured big time. You sound afraid. Why?
The enemy. So many enemies.
Yeah, and I could be one of them, my friend. Now, should I destroy it? I think you're past the point of telling me what to do.
Remove us from this body. From this case. Free us. Please.
Shall we free it? So I can use investigation, which I'm quite good at, I think, because I did be a sage. Yes, look, if you're looking in that corner there, it says investigation is based on intelligence. So you roll a 1d20 and I get a +1 modifier. So that'll be good. And then, yeah, I get +1 from intelligence. Strength, I won't get anything. It'll be bad because my strength is low. So I actually get a -1. I roll a 20. So if you need a 10 and I roll a 10, I actually lose a point and go to 9. So I'm not going to roll a strength. Dex, I think, is... Yeah, Dex is my best. That's a 1d20 +3. So if I get a 7, I win. So that's good. So I can gently prise the brain from the skull, and then I suppose I can decide what to do with it. I could try to inspect it, I suppose. I want to investigate it first, before I pull anything out of his head. Okay. There. It's going to happen. I'm sorry. We're saving. I do get a +1 modifier, so I stand a chance. I won anyway. I swear I didn't load out in. That was first time. I promise you. That was first time, that one. Whew. I didn't have to reload.
Edema, a swelling of the brain causing pressure where it strains against the shell of the skull.
Okay, so I've still got the same choices. Attempt a cerebral extraction, staying mindful of the swelling. Do I get anything for that? So what's it say? Sorry. Advantage, use the highest roll from 2d20 +1. And it's a +1 from wisdom. Oh, well that's good that. 2d20s. I only probably need a 10. Gimme. Yeah, I only need a 10. And I get a modifier from wisdom. And I get advantage to situational as well. And that's the 2 dice. So I get a second dice. Watch me fail. Oh no, look, you pick the highest. So if I got a 20 and a 4, I'd still got a 20. So you just pick which one you want to. Well, you don't. You pick the highest one gets picked. So if I'd have got a 2 and a 6, I'd have still failed because it had been a 6. But in this case, I had a 13, which succeeds, and a 20, which succeeds. So I made it either way. Continue. Critical success.
The brain lifts from the skull, but you notice an opportunity. You could cripple the strange creature, making it more subservient, should it prove a threat.
So I could make it more like a follower. I mean, hey, look, I'm on my own, okay? If something comes up and I need something to be a distraction and get slaughtered so I don't, or at least maybe it does maybe it can fight, I don't know. I think that it's a good idea because I can kill it later. It's no big deal. I can kill it later. I'll just stamp on it later, and if it's subservient to me, it won't move. And I do get +3 on the roll. So yeah, same. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to save scum for every roll, I swear, but there's certain things I don't want to fail. So, and this is one of them. So, I've never actually had him before, I'm going to be honest. I've played this through, and every time I've killed this brain, I've just destroyed it. I have never actually had the brain with me. So, that's why I want to keep it. Plus, look at him with just flat skull. Anyway, let's go. So, I've got a +3 modifier. So, as long as I get a 7 or better... Oh no, it's 15. So, I'm going to need 12 or higher to make it. I'm glad I've got this now. Let's try it. Yeah, so, anyway. Oh look, I got it. First time. Wow, that was in my favour. Unbelievable that. Look at that. Who would have thunk it? I'm just going to shove my thumb in brain.
The creature seems unaware of your interference. It relaxes in your hands.
I'm holding a brain. Okay, brain's got legs.
We are free. Our freedom is ours, friend.
The creature pauses, listening. Something behind your eyes seizes in recognition.
We must go to the helm. At the helm, we are needed.
Okay, got a leggy brain. Alright, let's go. What's at the helm?
The brain tenses, as though querying an unseen advisor.
Do you not hear it? We will not survive here. We are needed to navigate. We are needed to leave this realm.
Oh yeah, I know what that is. I helped you once, well that's all I can do. I'll go, but not with you. What should I call you?
Us. We are us.
Okay, us. Fine. Alright, let's go.
To the helm we go. We are going to the helm.
I know. We are going to the helm. To the helm we are going. Stupid brain.
If not over, then through.
Okay, let's go down again. Oh, you nearly didn't get on, brain. Dummy. Okay. There's not much we can do in here. So let's go through here. This shape is a mess. Somebody needs to clean it up. Okay, dragon. Do not come after me. Come on, brain. Stay with. See if anything lights up on the way. That we can pick, that we can yoink. Cutscene. Uh-oh.
Abomination. This is your end. Your head throbs and your skin tingles. Visions rush past. A dragon's wing, a silver sword, and a flash of your face seen through the strange woman's eyes. Ugh. My head. What is this?
It's a parasite.
You are no thrall. Vlaakith blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
Okay. I know she is. So she's a Githyanki, so she's from the race that actually attacked this Nautiloid that we're on now. That's the name of the ship. It's called a Nautiloid. And the dragon riders that attacked it were Githyanki like her. So she's the same race, and the name is Lae'zel. What made you think I was a thrall?
We carry mind flayer parasites.
That's true.
Unless we escape, unless we are cleansed, our bodies and minds will be tainted and twisted. Within days, we will be Geich, mind flayers.
You'll actually see what that looks like later. I'll show you, but you'll see. We are turning into mind players. There must be something we can do.
We can do nothing until we escape.
This is true.
That must be our priority. First, we exterminate the imps. Then we find the helm and take control.
Oh yeah, there's imps everywhere.
As for that thing, it will remain tame as long as it believes we are thralls. It may be of use in the fight to come.
That's what I thought. Hey, imp. How you doing? Okay, we get to cover combat. So everybody did a roll there. You did them blue things that appeared over everything's head was an initiative roll, and the highest roll goes first. So I scored the highest, so I go first. Then Lae'zel scored second highest. The brain pulled its dice out from somewhere and got third best, and the dumb imps then all came after. So we're going to get to go first. Now you get to make a choice. I'm not going to be able to hide in this case.
Better be cautious.
You can now when I go into a hide mode, it means I can see where everybody's looking. I can see the red that appeared suddenly showed you where everything was looking. If something is looking at you, it breaks you straight out of being hidden, and then you can't use it. So therefore I was thingy there. I was broken out of it. Just testing her reflexes. Sorry, it's just how I am. I can't help myself. At times I'm just a bit strange. Okay, so it's her go. Now she's good with a sword, so we'll do... She should be able to just go over and smack one of these. 95% that she'll hit. Now, whenever you go over to something, you'll get a percentage mark of how likelihood that you will connect with it. So some things have got high agility might only have like a 15% chance of hitting. So usually you'll swing and a miss. So you might have to look through different attacks that you've got, like with bows or with magic, and you find one that gives you a better chance, find the best chance you've got. So she's got this second wind, which gives her a healing. But we don't need that yet, she ain't hurt. So she hit it with 10. It didn't survive it, because it only had, what, 6 was it? I think it only had 6. Yeah, so it only had 6 hit points. Now, she has got a bonus action left, which is only these, which is jump, dip, or shove. And, she's got this as well, pummel strike, which is too far away. Pummel strike only has a certain range in this circle, so you basically got to be stood next to things. And pummel strike will hit them and even daze them, which makes it so they don't actually do anything on their turn. But she is where she is. I could move her away. I could click on jump and jump her away, but she's got I think she's got best defense, or best armor class I should say. So we'll leave her out front. Hopefully they'll go for her, and we'll end her turn. Now it's the brain's go. So the brain can do a dash. Oh, it's got claws. Okay, let's see if it can kill her. Hey, it's got a 90% chance of hitting. Let's see if it kills an imp. It killed the imp. Well done, brain. Or us, I should say. And it can jump. The brain can jump. Okay, next. So we've got one imp left. It's going to hit her for 3. No big deal. I can move out here. And now there's a good chance I'm out of this imp's vision range. So now I can go hide.
Softer than a whisper.
And it can't see me. Now I can't do anything right now because I've had a go. I've already done a move. I can do a bonus action, but I can't do an attack. But next round, if this is still alive, I will be out of its cone of vision. Because it's looking at these, so I'll be out of its cone of vision, which means these attack of opportunities here, these sneak attacks, will light up, and then I can attack with them. So we're going to end turn, although it should be basically dead because she should be able to run up 95% it again, and wham, there we go, and that's it. We're back.
Surprisingly adequate in battle. Now, to the helm.
Well, I didn't exactly adequately do it because all I did was basically flourish on you and try and stab you to see if you could dodge it, and you did. Okay, so we've got a spiked bomb, which only does 1 damage, but it does give bleed. Now, if you want to read something, press the letter T. If you look, it'll lock that window in place and everything darkens down a bit, and then you can put it on bleed, and it'll explain what bleed is, like a tooltip. So you'll take 2 bleed damage at the start of each turn. So even though the bomb itself only does 1, the whoever it hits will take 2 bleed damage every go. Now, has she got any?
This will be done.
She has got healing potions.
Get going.
So I'm going to have this potion, keep it for me. And I can give this to her by just like right clicking, and then I can go at Lae'zel and it goes into her pocket.
Enough waiting.
If I open up for her, open this for her, see it's here. So that goes into her pocket. So you can decide where things get sent as you pick things up. So let's go to all the imps, see what they've got. This one's got a scimitar. Now it's not as good as her longsword. Now, am I proficient in it? The way to know that is take control of your character, look at it through your character, and then go over it. And if you look, it says, let me look in place, it says here, not proficient with martial weapons or scimitars, which means I take a loss in attack. So if I'm not proficient and I equip this, I can equip it, but I might go down to a, say, 2-7 rather than a 4-9, because it's which I mean it says they're both 4-9, but I am proficient in a sword. I'm not proficient in a scimitar, so the attack will probably go down. But we'll take it. I think it should anyway. Let me see if it does. Just out of interest. So if I equip this here, no, it's still saying it's a 4-9 attack. That's weird. But it's very basically the same thing. But I don't know. There will be a thing somewhere that actually means I lose something. Let me see what proficiency says. There we go. Represents whether you are trained in a weapon type. Tool. Sorry, I keep or skill. Provides a bonus to associated rolls, making you more likely to succeed. Okay, so I was wrong. It's to do with associated rolls. So if I do a roll that brings this up, then it could count against me if I'm not proficient. It brings that into account. So you best just stick to what you're proficient at.
I need to find a way forward.
I know. I'm trying to explain to everybody who's going to be watching. Okay, so I am proficient, apparently, in these, in crossbows. So I should be able to equip that. I mean, or am I? Or is it just because you were carrying it? No, I am proficient in them. So we'll put these here. Which means now I can do ranged attack as well. So I can always shoot somebody. If I don't want to get close, I can just shoot them. And also, if you look now, that's lit this up. This one was lit up on its own. This was darkened out. This one is now lit up too. Because I now have a weapon that can shoot, that can do sneak attacks at range. So now that's lit up. In fact, I'll get this to Lae'zel. There you go. Just to make sure. So we've got another bow. I don't know if she's proficient in them. Let me have a look. Sorry about this.
Action, not reaction.
She is. Okay. Well, she's already got a bow. 4 to 9, 2 to 9. So yeah. Oh no, 2 to 7. We'll do it for 4 to 9. Why is there a longsword? Oh, 4 to 13. I thought for a second. What am I looking at here? 2 to 7. 2 to 9. So that's better. 2 to 7. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she's got that now. But she's proficient in it, so it won't count against us. You can see by doing this, the things light up still that you can loot, but now it will say empty next to them if there's nothing on them to loot. So that's got some gold. That's currency. So we'll take that.
Repositioning.
I already looked at him. Didn't know what did I leave on him? Nothing. Then why does it say? Oh well. Okay. Let me have a look round. We have another imp up here. I didn't kill this one. Now there is another healing here. We are going to take it to heal Lizelle. And it's an axe. Okay. Lizelle can have that. And let's heal up. There we go. So everybody's happy now. And we need to go over... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We're going. Okay, so this is map screen. Explains itself. You can see what you're doing and things like that. So we need to go... Well, we came in here. So we need to go up here. So north. Get ready to fight. Right, so north is over here, so it is over here then. Oh, okay, we've got to climb.
The Nautiloid won't withstand these dragon attacks for long. Forward!
I'm forwarding. Okay, you can have that. Brain, come and climb up. I'm forwarding as much as I can forward. Okay, we're through here.
Within reach.
Come on. Do it to it. Open. So I can see. There we go. Okay.
Istik, back! Touch nothing without knowing its purpose.
Right, so you can actually get into a fight here. And you can also avoid a fight here. But Michael's going to get into a fight here. Because I want to fight these. You get some more... It gives you more experience points. I don't like to turn down fights if I can. Because, well, you get more experience points. And I like that. So let's just poke things.
Psionic energy radiates from the prisoners, but they do not react.
So middle one didn't work. Let's see what's happening.
The man isn't dead, but he's totally unresponsive.
That's not good.
Life flickers in his eyes, but he seems totally unaware of his surroundings.
Okay. Shadowheart.
You! Get me out of this damn thing! What are you waiting for? Get this blasted tube open!
Look for a latch that might open the lid.
The construction is too alien. Nothing looks familiar.
Amelia's got such a great voice. Okay. The pod's stuck fast. I can't free you, or I'll look round. There must be some. Well, there will be. There'll be a way to get her out.
Try
So.
that contraption next to the pod. They did something to it when they sealed me in. Hurry! Please!
Okay. I'm doing. Wait. Give me a minute to do.
Let me out!
In fact, let me control him.
I've got a long road
I mean,
ahead.
if I could see something, because I'm more magical.
Come on! Get me out of this thing!
Yeah.
No! Wait!
Alright, so we're going to try
Not
and...
now.
With
We
you?
must go to the helm.
Yeah. No, look, go. Move out my way. I need this.
The console appears dormant.
And look for a switch. Or release.
The mechanisms are completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Oh, I like a good empty socket. Hit it.
Nothing. The console remains dormant.
An empty socket, huh? Can I click on empty socket?
Whatever fits in that socket must power this thing.
Okay, so I wonder if one of these have it. Well, what's this? Something green
Might be
here.
useful. Brain in a jar.
Does a brain in a jar, by any chance, power this? Miss, I'm trying to see. I might have to put a brain
The
in a
console
jar.
appears dormant. The mechanisms are completely
Right, empty socket.
unrecognizable at
Can I put the
first.
brain in a jar in?
Then you spy an empty socket.
Will the brain in a jar go in? No. Okay, so the brain in a jar doesn't do
Those
it.
boots have seen every.
What's this? Backpack. A bloodstone. Does a bloodstone fit in there? I don't know. I'll be honest with you. This didn't happen in early access as far as I remember.
The
So
console appears dormant.
as far as I remember, it did a magic check, which I should pass because I've got Sage. It does a magic check and you find a way, a lever or something, or some way to get her out. And you don't have to put anything in a socket. So
The
this is actually
mechanisms are
something
completely
new.
Unrecognizable.
So no, it's not yet. I wonder if I have to kill these to get whatever goes in there. Because, oh, what's this?
Here we go.
An illithid manuscript.
Faint images appear in your mind. A brain, a Githyanki warrior, and centuries of darkness.
Cool. Can you please wait? I'm just going to kill these people, then we'll do it. Here we go.
Hostile.
Okay, so Lae'zel actually rolled low there, but that's okay. Now, if they don't see me,
Just out of view.
which they did, it was a problem.
At the ready.
Let me flourish him, so at least gets it. I get some damage on him. So he took 2. He took 2 damage, which is, I suppose, as good as it gets. Now, I'm kind of stuck to him, because unless we're disengaging, I can't do much. Let's do the brain. Let's get the brain in. The brain's going to go over here. The brain can't do a lot. Poor brain.
Where do we go from
Now,
here?
I'm going to take a hit. And turn. I don't know, I did some kind of roll. Air turn, okay. So, can I... I mean, she has got a bow, so I can do some damage on them. Except I'm block... You can block yourselves off if you block a gap off like this, it just so happens, but I'll still hit him with a bow. Oh, good. He got hit with 8. Oh, that killed him. He had 8. That's his hit points. That's fine. Okay. He's gonna have a go. Okay, hit me with 1. There is a healing station here, so we're not as bothered. Let's give him a slap. And I missed. That's how you miss. Thought I'd show you that, just in case you were wondering. Brain can come. Actually, Brain, get out of the way.
Victory.
Let her
awaits.
come. Let her come here.
My path be true.
There you go. That's why I wanted her there. So there you go. We killed him. Now, see if they've got anything on them that can release that mechanism. A bottle and some gold. And what's this? A dark ring and gold.
Best be on my way.
You can equip items from the inventory by... Okay. Equipment slot. Let's get some healing done. Everybody's got healed up. Now, I remember what happened here last time. So when I come to this, the console, that little worm that's behind you, that went into your eye, that kind of talks to the console and tells it to open the slot here. And that's how she gets in. And that's how I opened that. So I don't know why it's not doing it this time. So let me... Oh, what's this? Locked? Wait, I can lick pocket. I meant to say pick. I can lock pick it, and I said pickpocket. Oh dear. Okay, so if I right click, I can lock pick, and I should have an advantage in this because I'm a rogue, and I have lockpicks. Plus, I have quick save, which is great. Lockpick.
Flick of the wrist.
So, oh god, these are all modifiers I get: 3, 5, 7, and then 1 for lockpick 8. So I literally don't need a 1. If I get a 2 or anything else or higher, I make it. And these are all added on automatically. The lockpick won't actually add on, I don't think, unless I need it to, unless I tell it to. But these will just add on automatically. So I've kind of got 7. Which it tells you there. The bonus is 7. 3, 5, 7. But that can be brought in if need be. Oh wait there. Sorry about that. I clicked the wrong thing. Right, so we're going to go. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but that is just pathetic, that. It's like, I can get anything but a 1. And it's like, oh, we'll get a 1 then. That's just, nah. I don't care about saves coming on that one. I feel no shame of saves coming on that one. When the game pulls that kind of crap, it's like, no. Sorry, but no. Okay, so what we need maybe in here? An onyx and money. Wait, so...
Moving in.
I don't know. I don't know what we're looking for here.
Let me out! Come on! Get me out of this thing!
I'm trying. The pod's stuck fast. I can't free you.
That can't be. There has to be another way. Please!
I thought
Cannot
so.
be helped. Come.
There's got to be a way, but I can't.
I will not die here. I cannot. Try that contraption.
I did try that contraption. There's nothing on it except a slot.
The
And
console appears dormant.
I don't have anything to put in the slot.
The
What message
mechanisms are
release?
completely unrecognizable at first, but then you spy an empty socket.
Can I put that new thing I just picked up in? Why can't I
Nothing.
highlight? Why can't I highlight the
console
socket
remains
itself?
dormant.
Can I highlight the socket itself? I don't even see where the socket is. Leave. Does the socket light up? Well, I'll tell you what. It's been getting on for 50 minutes, unless I've caught odd little bits out from saves coming, which I shouldn't have done too much. So we'll come back in the next episode. We will try and free Shadowheart. Yay! Because she's still fast in there. And, yeah, not good. I need to, I'll come back. Next episode we'll have a good look round. It might be in another room what we're looking for, or I might have missed it, but we will have a good look, and we'll see what we can find, and we'll get her out of there next episode. But for now, stop going on. Thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please consider leaving a like. It always helps, of course. And if you'd like... You're still going on! And if you'd like to subscribe, of course that would be an honour, and I'd absolutely love that. Thank you kindly if you do that. And otherwise, I will see you next time. So you take care, and goodbye for now.